I'm training for the Chicago Marathon, and I'm doing that with 3 very different and very specific runs. First one being the long run, which at the moment I'm running in intervals. The second one is a shorter distance that's aimed to work on the distance that I can run without intervals, and also to work on my speed. And the third one is a fartlek run, or an interval run, that's also aimed at working on my speed. Do you prefer to run different kind of runs, or do you prefer to just run long runs and build up your distance? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to find out. I have several reasons to set up my training plan like this. At the moment, the most important one being that my long runs at the moment are 23, 24K. So if I would just do long runs and do that 3 times a week, at some point I'm gonna wear out my body and I'm gonna open myself up for injuries. So yeah, doing 1 long run a week is more than enough. Same with the fartlek runs or the interval runs. It's an intense training. It takes a lot out of your body, and it's a run that you should only do once a week. So don't do fartlek runs 3 times a week just to work on your speed. It's just too much. Together with the long run that I'm doing already, it's asking a lot of your body. So yeah, I'm happy with the way that I've set up my training plan, and I'm building it up actually fairly quickly. The reason for that is that I'm not just training for Chicago, I'm also training for New York, and that's only a month after Chicago. So I want to build up my distance a little quicker and get more comfortable with running a longer distance. Normally I would run a 30K once in my training schedule, work my way up to that, then work it down a little bit to rest before the marathon. This time around I have 3 30K runs in my schedule just to get more miles in, to get my body used to running that longer distance, so that after the Chicago Marathon I'm not gonna feel that bad. I'm gonna be able to recover quicker, hopefully, to be ready for the New York Marathon a month later. It does make my schedule subject to change, because I'm gonna have to see how my body feels, how I'm gonna react to running those longer distances, and see if maybe I need to change my schedule. Now, when you're starting at a distance of 6K, going to 8K is a lot more difficult than going from, say, 23K to 25K. So at the distance that I'm running now, it is a little bit easier to take those bigger steps. So hopefully my body will agree with me, and it will let me continue on the schedule that I've made. But if it doesn't, I'll adjust it, see how well I can do on my runs, and see how far I can get towards that 30K, and hopefully get to run it 3 times. We'll have to see. Last week I did my first fartlek run of my training schedule, and I was really happy with it. It was my first fartlek run since my knee injury, so I hadn't done one for over a year, and I felt really great being able to do a fartlek run again. Not just because I just love the intense training, the intense feeling of the run, but also because I know that with the fartlek runs I see results fairly quickly, and I can't wait to keep going, improving on my fartlek runs. I'm really glad that I get to run fartlek runs again. That being said, the long run is my favorite run, especially at the moment where I get to run longer distances. It just gets me to places that I don't get to run on my shorter runs. And I'm looking forward to running those even longer distances where I get to go to Schipluiden, which is all the way back there, that I haven't been to in forever. But it's a beautiful area that I get to run to if I run 26, 27K. So yeah, there are things to look forward to in long runs. If you have a specific run that you prefer, let me know. Is it a specific distance or a specific type of run? Let me know what kind of run you prefer to run in the comments down below. Until next time, get out there and run.